And Judy, prosecutors say the victim and suspect were actually in a relationship for about 5 months before recently breaking up. And it was in her final moments when police say she gave the name of her attacker. Chicago police releasing new details on a stabbing that left a woman killed and her ex-boyfriend now facing charges. The victim's family identifying her as 26-year-old Samantha Maldonado.
Although this offender is in custody, there is still a family at the center of this who is grieving the loss of a young woman who had her whole life ahead of her.
31-year-old Alejandro Arellano appeared in court this afternoon. Prosecutors say early Saturday morning he met up with Maldonado at a bar near Wabash and Adams. The woman eventually left the bar alone, heading toward a nearby CTA platform where prosecutors say Arellano followed her.
As the defendant was going up the stairs of the CTA station, he pulled out a folding knife from his pocket and extended the blade. He then put the knife back into his pocket.
Prosecutors say once Maldonado got on the platform, she tried to hide behind a CTA equipment box, but Arellano wasn't far behind. She then tried to board an arriving train, but prosecutors say he stopped her, pushing her away. The train then left them both. Surveillance video shows the victim trying to walk away, and that's when prosecutors say Arellano attacked her, stabbing her multiple times.
She was able to pull away from the defendant and stumble down the CTA steps. The defendant stayed on the platform, boarded a train, and went home.
She collapsed in the street as witnesses gathered around her to help. It was in her final moments that prosecutors say she named her attacker before being taken to the hospital where she died. About 14 hours later, Arellano was arrested outside of his home while prosecutors say he was wearing the same clothes he wore during the attack and still had the weapon that was used in his pocket. And right now, the suspect is being held on no bond. He's due back in court later this month. Reporting live, I'm Troy Ward, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Judy and Rob, back to you.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.